This video will cover questions 1, 2, and 3 for Chapter 3 on the final exam review. So Chapter 3 is all about quadratic equations and complex numbers. And so in 1, 2, and 3, we're going to be doing some operations with complex numbers. So in number 1, we're going to be adding complex numbers. Remember, we kind of treat the complex part, the terms with I, kind of like that I is a variable x. So we can only add the real parts of the number together and then the imaginary parts together. So I'm going to go ahead and add 6 and negative 2 to get 4. And then 4i minus plus negative 7i is negative 3i. And we're going to write this in standard form. Remember, standard form is when the real part of the number comes first and the imaginary part comes second. And number 2, we're subtracting. So the only difference is you want to distribute that negative. So it just changes the sign on that number. So negative 3 minus 5 is negative 8. And 2i plus 8i is 10i. When we multiply, go ahead and most of the time we use the box method to multiply. So you can FOIL if you want to by multiplying all the terms by each other, but we mostly have been using the box method. So I'm going to set up my box, and we're going to multiply our numbers to get the terms inside. So 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times negative 3i is negative 12i. 2i times 5 is 10i. And 2i times negative 3i is negative 6i squared. Now, we want to remember that I squared is equal to negative 1, right? Because I is equal to the square root of negative 1. And so I squared, since it's equal to negative 1, I could rewrite this as negative 6 times negative 1, which is positive 6. And so I should not see any i's in this last box. And so now my only job is to combine like terms. So I'm going to add the 20 and the 6 together to get 26, and my 10i and negative 12i to get negative 2i.